Is your dog happy to see you when you come home? Do they like jump and like try to lick your face and bark? Well, you know what? That's all so lovely. But if they're doing that to you, do they also do that to your guests that come to your home? Maybe to your younger children or to your elderly aunt or mom? Or, when you're walking your dog out and about, do they, when they see someone they know, do they start like jumping up on them too? Well, you know, um, that's a behavior that obviously, we may have been reinforcing because we love the attention they give us. But it may not be an appropriate behavior that you want to continue because it may be adorable when they're smaller. But, when you have a bigger breed and they get like, 50, 60, 80, 100 pounds, yeah, it can become dangerous. So I wanted to share with you today that this week I am having my free stop jumping workshop. So it is the first one. I'm having it 3 times this week, and the first one is tonight at 6:30, and the next two are Thursday at noon, and then Saturday at 11 a.m. And all this is on the West Coast Pacific time. So I will drop the link to this workshop. Like I said, it's a free workshop, and you can join me to learn more about how to change this behavior. Now, like I mentioned, most likely, this has been reinforced by us humans when our puppies are smaller and they're so adorable. But as they get bigger, it can get dangerous. And depending on the size of the humans, it can be like, scary for them. So, uh, so to change this behavior, I have to emphasize with the humans that, the pet parent, you have to start with them because most likely you're the one who has been reinforcing this like day in and day out, right? So in my workshop, I start working with you and teach you how to ask for different kinds of behavior instead of the jumping and still, having that, like really loving greeting. Now, the other thing that I emphasize in that workshop is, you know, teaching your dog to be calmer. And I don't want to sound pithy, but if you teach your dog how to calm themselves and to be calm most of the day, then that's who they become, a calm dog. And some of that has to do with also, helping them be exposed to our world so things are not so novel or scary or worrisome, right? So they can look at things with like more of a neutral view. Now, the last thing I also cover in my workshop is, like I mentioned, not only, greeting you this way, but sometimes, most likely, they also greet everyone else this way. And I don't know about you, but, when people come over, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if you're embarrassed or if it makes you uncomfortable or, like you feel like you have to put your dog away. You know, I would like for your dog to learn how to greet people politely, whether in the house or on your walks. So that's one of the last things I cover in the workshop. So if you're interested, if this is an issue, first of all, with you and your dog, if you're interested in joining, come to any one of those 3 times. So Tuesday tonight at 6:30, Thursday at noon, and then Saturday at 11. And again, like I said, I will drop it in the chat. So I don't know if anyone's here. I haven't noticed, but hey, so if you're joining me, my name is Linda Kwan, and I am the owner and trainer at Wow Bow Wow. We specialize in working with pup parents with young dogs, up to about maybe about 2 years old. So what we do is help the pup parents understand their dog. So raising them and training them, is easier. So they can train a well-mannered, and well-adjusted dog is what I would like to help you do. So let me see if anyone's joined us. So if you are joining me, what other behaviors would you like to adjust in your dog? And just to let you know, coming up in April, I do have a Rambunctious Pup program coming up. And that one is actually in person in Costa Mesa. And that's starting in April 12th. It's in the evening, 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock in Costa Mesa. So if you're interested in that, I think, yeah, you know what? I'll just go ahead and drop a link to that too. But you can call me to ask me what we cover there, or just go to the link and on the web page you can see what topics we cover. But if you can, drop in the chat, like, what other issues would you like help changing in your pup? All right. Thank you for joining me for my Training Tip Tuesday, and I will see you next Tuesday.